All right, gang, we've got a real mystery on our hands. The tomb's empty, and we need to figure out what happened to Jesus after the crucifixion. Let's split up. Let's interview our witnesses together this time. Daphne, you start.
Thank you so much for talking with us. Mary, mother of Jesus, can you tell us what you saw at the cross? And it must have been so very hard for you.
It was a sorrow beyond words. My son, Jesus, hung on that cross, suffering for the sins of many. I stood there, my heart breaking, with Mary Magdalene and John beside me. The sky grew dark as if creation itself mourned. He spoke to me, even in his pain, entrusting me to John's care.
Entrusting? Right, what did he say?
Jesus looked at me and said, "Behold your mother." And to his mother, "Behold your son." Even in his agony, he cared for her. I took her into my home from that day forward.
Like always, that's heavy, man. So you were all there when it happened? No, like spooky Roman soldiers chasing you away or anything?
No, we stayed. I could have left him, but I stayed. Jesus had freed me from so much darkness in my life. Watching him die, it felt like hope was dying too. But he spoke to me forgiveness, even for those who crucified him. The soldiers, they mocked him, but some were shaken when the earth quaked after his last breath.
Fascinating. So you're confirming seismic activity at the time of his death? That's a key clue. Mary Magdalene, did you notice anything usual about the scene? Maybe something that could explain the empty tomb?
At the cross, all seemed lost. But later, when I went to the tomb on that third day, it was empty! Woo! Can y'all do that? Whoa, it was empty. All right. I saw a man. I thought it was the gardener. Nope, it was Jesus, y'all. I saw Jesus. He was risen from this grave. He's alive. I didn't recognize him at first, but when he called my name, Mary Magdalene, I knew it was him.
Risen? Like a ghost?
Zoinks, a ghost mystery. I'm like out of here.
Easy, Shaggy. That doesn't sound like a ghost to me. John, were you at the cross too? Did you see anything that might help us piece this together?
I saw Jesus. He gave up the spirit, saying, "It is finished." The soldiers pierced his side, and blood and water flowed out. Proof that he was dead indeed. We buried him in Joseph of Arimathea's tomb, sealed tight. Yet on the third day, the tomb was empty, and I saw him alive with my own eyes.
Jenkins, that defies all my usual deductions. No masked villains, no hidden trap doors. The evidence points to something extraordinary. But let's double check. Mary, mother of Jesus, did you see him after the crucifixion?
I did not see him risen as they did, but I held his words in my heart. He spoke of rising again, and I trust the Father's plan. My son's love and purpose were greater than death.
Like, this mystery's giving me chills, Scoob, but like good chills. Now, you think they've got any of that resurrection bread to share?
That's incredible. So, all you're saying is Jesus died on the cross, he was buried, and then came back? Now, that's not your typical mystery.
Rummy.
You two remind me of the joy Jesus brought us. He is alive, and that's the truth. And we need to go tell everybody that.
All right, gang. I think we've got our answer. The mystery of the empty tomb isn't about a crime. It's about a miracle. No unmasking needed at this time.
For once, I'm stumped, and I'm okay with it. Case closed, or rather, tomb opened.
Thank you all for sharing your story. It's the most amazing mystery that we've ever tackled.
And go and tell everyone what you've heard. The truth is worth sharing.
Ooby-dooby-doo.